Welcome to A Student of Leadership, a micro-podcast where leaders are made one habit at a time. Hosted by Rob Adams, a leadership veteran with 30 years of experience, this podcast explores key concepts that define exceptional leadership. Each episode delves into a powerful word or strategy, offering practical insights and real-world stories. Whether you're just starting out or an experienced executive, join Rob as he guides you in learning, growing, and leading with purpose.
The moment lasted maybe 5 seconds, and the leader almost missed it. Welcome back, everyone, to A Student of Leadership, powered by Unipro Food Service. I'm Rob Adams, your micro-podcast host, and wherever you're listening from today, between stops, before the day kicks off, or in the quiet after a long shift, I'm glad you're here. Let's slow things down for a few minutes at the leadership table today. Food brings people together. Leadership keeps them together. Real leaders, real growth, one table. Today, I want to talk about something incredibly small, but incredibly powerful. It's called micro-recognition. Now, this is not about awards or bonuses, not even public praise. Just the tiny moments where someone feels seen. Most leaders think recognition has to be formal to matter. Well, it doesn't. One of the clearest examples of this comes from Michael Abrashoff, former commander of the USS Benfold. When Abrashoff took command, morale was low and performance was slipping. Instead of bringing in grand incentives, he focused on something very simple. He learned his crew's names. He noticed effort. He acknowledged good decisions in real time. In fact, one sailor later said, "It wasn't the recognition itself. It was knowing he noticed." That ship went on to become one of the highest performing in the fleet, not because people worked harder, but because they felt valued. Here's the simple teaching moment. Think of recognition like sunlight. It doesn't force growth. It creates the conditions for it. And here's what's happening in the brain. When someone feels genuinely recognized, the brain releases dopamine, the same chemical tied to motivation and learning. That's why small recognition doesn't just feel good, it reinforces behavior. But here's the myth we need to break. Recognition is not a reward for outcomes only. It's reinforcement for effort, judgment, and follow-through. Let me give you a language shift you can use immediately today. Instead of saying, "Good job," try saying, "I saw the extra step you took there," or "that decision you made a difference in." Specifics beats loud, not generalities. Great job, good job, awesome job. Get specific every time. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect. When was the last time someone gave their best and you noticed it, but didn't say anything? And what message did silence send, even if you didn't mean to? Here's your challenge for the week. For the next 5 working days, give one piece of micro recognition per day. No announcement, no performance review, just a quiet, very specific acknowledgement in the moment. Then notice what happens. Not just to them, but what happens inside of you and outside of you. Because leaders who notice more don't just build stronger teams. They become more present humans. If someone came to mind while you're listening today, share this episode and invite them to the leadership table. Because leadership grows fastest when it's shared. Food gave us roots. Leadership gave us purpose. Real leaders, real growth, and you know by now, one table. Before we close today's micro episode, here's a different rhythm for staying connected. If you want to start your week grounded, the leadership table drops every Monday on Beehive. If you want community and conversation, the Breaking Bread, a Student of Leadership shows up every Wednesday on LinkedIn. And if you want a quieter close to the week, the Mindful Leader arrives every Friday on Substack. 3 spaces, 1 leadership journey. And before you go, let me leave you with this. Next time, we're going to explore a leadership behavior that doesn't show up on org charts, but quietly determines whether people speak up or stay silent. That's where we're heading. And I am Robert Adams, your micro podcast host. I will see you next time at the table. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of The Student of Leadership. Leadership is about who we become and how we help others grow. If you found value in this podcast, share it with a fellow leader and connect with Rob on LinkedIn or leave a review. New episodes drop weekly, so don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. Until next time, keep learning, growing, and leading with intention. Remember, great leaders are made one habit at a time. See you next time on A Student of Leadership.